Alright, so this video is going out to all my friends on wetcanvas.org. It's an artist forum. They were curious, well, one user was curious to know how I made my wood painting and how I made it look really effective, look like real wood with just oil paint. And he wanted to see how I did it, so that's why I'm posting this today. I'm just going to show you all the video of how I made the wood painting by making another one. So first off, I'm painting with the Bob Ross wet on wet technique. On the canvas here, I got a thin coat of liquid clear, and on the palette, I've only got one color, burnt umber. That's the only thing that I've got here. So let's start out going into some burnt umber. Just a little bit of it. I'm gonna go straight down. And this will make it look like wood grains, which I will actually make look more like wood grains in just a moment. Just keep going like that. And I am aware that there's going to be a line right here because I'm putting so much pressure on it, but that line will disappear as the painting goes on. Already it's starting to look like wood. Okay. And sometimes I go into more color to make it seem darker, like right here, or less color to make it seem lighter, like right here. And I never stop or start right in the middle because then you'll get lines right there. Now then, the next thing I'm going to do is take a small fan brush, fill it with just burnt umber. I'm going to make a knot right there. I'm really pushing this in to make the illusion of rings inside the knot. Like that, yeah. Now, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a clean fan brush. Now this is where the technique is, and it's very easy to mess this up. So if I mess up, you'll probably see why. I'm going to go into a tiny touch of paint thinner, shake off the excess. Now the paint thinner is going to have a reaction with the liquid clear. I'm going to go very, very lightly down. And as you can see, it's already forming wood grains. And I just keep going like that. Going around the knot to make it look like it's flowing around the knot. There. And then on this side, I just go like that. Whoops, I made an error there. Well, that's easy to fix. Now the thing about painting this like this with the thinner on the canvas and the liquid clear at the same time is that it's going to drip. So when you dry this painting, you gotta dry it on its back, not upright like this. You gotta dry it on its back. Otherwise it'll completely drip over and you'll lose a good painting. I had that happen once actually, and it was not pretty at all. But we all make mistakes, and we all learn from the mistakes that we make. Now, let's see here. Just keep on going with that thinner. Sometimes I press a little heavier, sometimes I press a little lighter. That all helps make the wood grain effect. Now here, as you can see, it did do the reaction. We've got a bunch of wood grain lines, but that's a little too much lines for my mind. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to beat off the excess paint on this brush and very gently just go up and down. And it looks like I made an error there. Now let's fix that up real quick. There we go. And now I would say, except for one small part right there, one tiny part right there, I think I'll call that one done. And that is how I make really realistic wood panel paintings.